I got my first phone way back in 2017 when my dad gave it to me as a gift. I was 9 years old at that time, and ever since then, I was addicted to it. At that time, I was not interested on social media like Facebook and YouTube. I was hooked into mobile games, specifically the offline ones: Stick War Legacy, Zombie Tsunami, Zombie Catchers, Hungry Shark, Temple Run, Subway Surfers, Dragon Mania, Hill Climb Racing, and many more. I've spent an unhealthy amount of time playing these games. My screen time would reach 12 hours daily. This only became worse as COVID-19 hit. During lockdown, I was now exposed to Facebook and YouTube. It was during these times that another bad habit formed: mindless social media scrolling and content consumption. This habit continued up until 2025, last year, when I decided I wanted to break this behavior. Now, believe me when I say it was hard. This was the time I started watching self-improvement videos, but I ended up just consuming and not actually taking action. And this cycle repeated again and again. It wasn't until I took up reading books as a hobby that my bad habits slowly started fading away. I was shocked, to be honest. The simple habit of reading broke an almost 9 year addiction. I was so surprised that I started doing research on the science behind it. And to sum up what I found, by reading, I've retrained my brain to value long term satisfaction instead of instant gratification. And the reason it felt all of a sudden was likely that my brain reached a threshold where its ability to focus is now stronger than the impulse to indulge on the phone, making reading more rewarding than the screen. In other words, I replaced a bad habit with a good one, and I encourage you to do the same. Identify a bad habit in your life and find a good hobby to replace it with. But how do you find a hobby that will work for you? You can do a bit of self-reflection. Ask yourself, what do I want to do, or what do I want to learn? You could learn a musical instrument, learn to draw or create art. You can journal. You can learn a new language. There are so many hobbies you can explore, and I'm sure you will find one that will work for you. You can start reading books like I did. This hobby even led me to create this YouTube channel because I want to share my insights and lessons I learned from reading books and my life experiences with other people. Lastly, I'm going to leave you off with a quote by James Clear in his book Atomic Habits. I would recommend this book to you as a first read. He wrote, "Time magnifies the margin between success and failure. It will multiply whatever you feed it. Good habits make time your ally. Bad habits make time your enemy."